Hello, dearies. It's me, Patience. And guess what? He's here. Oh, he finally made it. The king is here. In the castle grand we prepare each day for the king's arrival in each and every way. With hearts full of hope and voices that ring, we eagerly await our coming king. Oh, I've been waiting and preparing for his arrival for so long, and now that he's here, Christmas will be a big Christmas celebration, and everyone's invited. Now, just because he's here, that doesn't mean I stop working, no siree. I've just come from feeding and watering the horses. No, Thunderbolt, you've had quite enough. Oh, excited as I am that my king is here, I can just imagine how excited God's people were when their king finally arrived. It was all part of God's big story. God had promised to send a forever king. And when it was finally time for the king to come, God sent an angel to tell Mary that she would have a baby, and her baby would be the forever king, Jesus. This king would make the way for all people to know God. Before the baby was born, the ruler of the land said that everyone needed to go back to where they were born so that they could be counted. Mary was going to marry a man named Joseph, so she went with him to his hometown called Bethlehem. While they were there, it was time for Jesus to be born. Yes, Jesus is the forever king. Yes, he's the Son of God. But he was not born in a special place. There was no fancy crib or expensive baby clothes. Bethlehem was so crowded, there wasn't even a place for Joseph and Mary to stay. So they stayed with the animals. And when Jesus was born, Mary wrapped him in a piece of cloth and put him in a manger. Do you know what a manger is? I know you know, Thunderbolt. You just ate your breakfast out of one, didn't you? Oh, a manger is what animals eat out of. That was the forever king's first bed. When it was finally time to let the world know that their promised king was here, who do you think got to meet Jesus first? Rich people? Royal people? No, God invited the shepherds. A bit about shepherds. Most people didn't fancy him all that special, what with them taking care of stinky, dirty sheep all the livelong day. But everyone is important to God. So that night, while the shepherds were watching the sheep, God sent an angel to give them a message. They were scared, I can tell you that. But the angel told them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news. It will be great joy for all the people." Then he let them know that their forever king had been born, and they could find him lying in a manger, wrapped in a piece of cloth. As if one angel wasn't enough, suddenly more angels appeared. They were everywhere. It was like a bunch of people hiding at a party just jumped right out and yelled, "Surprise!" But these angels weren't yelling surprise. They were praising God and saying, "Glory be given to God in the highest heaven, and may peace be given to those he is pleased with on earth." The shepherds were excited. Wouldn't you be? Jesus had come. He was going to bring peace to the world. You better believe they got to Bethlehem as fast as they could. They found the forever king in the manger. God had kept his promise. What would you do if you had a bit of amazing news? Tell everyone? Me too. And that's exactly what the shepherds did. They told everyone about baby Jesus and what the angel had told them. This was good news for the whole world. Jesus came for everyone. And now everyone is invited to come to him. Everyone means you and me too. God invites people to meet Jesus. I just love God's big story, especially that bit. It helps us know that when we celebrate Christmas, we're really celebrating the forever King who made a way for all of us to be with him. Oh, speaking of celebrating, it's about time for our celebration to begin. Oh, I'd best go get cleaned up. Bye.